Hi folks, welcome to my review on the LEXMOTO Adrenaline 125. Here we have the latest model with fuel injection, as you can see there. The engine's based on a Suzuki GN 125. There's quite a few changes to this year's model, which is 2019. We've got different wheels on it. You haven't got those little ruts that catch all the water in them from the previous models. It's got upside down forks, it's got wavy discs, very big calipers, it's got LED lights, obviously it's got this material on this seat which is supposed to make it less slippery for passengers and the rider. We'll get to the front and I'll switch it on. We've got a digital speedo, we've got a gear indicator, and obviously the rev counter and all your high and low lights. You've got a fuel gauge on there as well, and a clock, and we have here daytime running lights. They've glued the switch in there. This doesn't actually do anything, and I think the reason why they've done that is because this is all Euro 4 now, hence why it's got the latest fuel injection on it. For the emissions, it's got daytime running lights, so you've only got high and low, which is here, your horn button, your indicator, your flasher, and your kill switch, and your horn down there. So the lights are on all the time. You've only got high and low beam, and yeah, that's it. You know, very good quality bike for the money. I will say these stickers though, they're starting to peel off a little bit here, but slight annoyance. But you know, you can buy kits from their website. As regard to the engine, I do believe some people have been getting about 73 miles an hour out of this. Now that's with the carburetted model. I don't know about these things, like with the new Euro 4 and everything, and the injectors. I'm not sure if you have to upjet them or what you have to do with them. I don't know either if they've uprated the cog on here from 15 to 16. I have bought a 16 front sprocket for it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing it yet, because obviously I'm still running this in, and it's hard to tell what sort of top end I'm going to get, so we'll have to see. Gearing's okay. It's a little bit you know, snatchy at the bottom end. You've got to keep changing from the first 3 gears, and the revs are a bit high. You know, I'm doing something like 35 miles an hour and it's reading just under 5,000 RPM. That's quite high, but yeah, we'll see where we go from there when it's all running and that. You get your bash plate on there. That's a nice little touch. You got your box section swing arm. You got a sensor there on the old stand. It's got all these springs, and these all fold in. See, like a proper motocrosser. It's quite a good touch. That, now, believe it or not, they're quite comfortable. You got a tool roll, which is right under here. You undo that, and you got all your tools in there, which is handy. You don't get much in the way of tools, just like a spark plug spanner, couple of nuts, not nuts. You get a couple of screwdriver type things that fit in the spark plug spanner to turn them into T-bars. You got LED indicators, which are clear. Obviously they're yellow when they're on. You've got independent or dual braking on this. When you pull the front brake, the back brake comes on with it. I think it's something like 75 at the front, 25% at the back. And if you use the back brake on its own without the front, it will give you some front brake as well. So there's very little in the way of getting into skids and stuff like that. I've actually had to do a kind of emergency stop, and it was okay, you know, it's in a straight line. You know, even the gear lever's got the old, well, the back brake lever's got springs on them and everything. You got heel guards and foot guards everywhere. So upside down forks, as I said. Yeah, that's, you know, it's quite big for a 125. It suits my frame perfectly. I'm 5'8", and I think it's a fantastic bike for the money. I mean, I paid £2 for this, and it's got everything that, you know, even my bigger bikes ain't got. And the engine feels quite good for what it is, you know. You got your all your bits and pieces on there to change the time and everything. You got your button there and that. Don't ask me how it works, because I don't know. You got halogen front light. Don't know if you can see the little grey bit in the end there. Yep, and it's glass, which it has to be, obviously, otherwise it'll melt. You got a digital speedo. There's your sensor there. Got these big brakes on there. Big brakes. I mean, the discs are thick as well, and they're look at the size of that caliper. It's huge, isn't it, for a 125? But yeah, all the parts are available online for this. It shares more or less the same stuff as the old models, and the pulse adrenaline as well. It's basically the same bike, you know. It's just redone and Euro Ford. Now, as regards to the exhaust pipe, you can buy a tuned exhaust pipe, even for this one. I do believe, don't quote me on that, but I will be getting a big bore exhaust. Obviously it's a lot bigger board. You can buy the tail end on its own, and you get a sleeve that makes it from big to small, so you can use the standard downpipe and just get a different baffle for it. It's stainless steel as standard, not like the old ones. And yeah, I think I'll get a straight through pipe, which might give it a bit of a more louder roar, and might make the engine breathe a little bit better. But we'll see, you know. I know there's air filter mods you can do on this, and there's several things you can do on it to make it not so much faster, but just breathe better, you know. Obviously you can get better tyres for it. These seem alright, but I've scrubbed them in now. But I heard the battle axes are quite good on them. But yeah, you know, brilliant bike. I love it. Comfortable, you know. Oh, that's one thing. Look, you get the old steel braided cables, and they've got this plastic coating on them to stop them going funny. And you got them on the back as well. Look, I mean, all the bikes that I've had in the past, you had to buy this separate at a price as well, but it all comes as standard. That's mad, isn't it? As for suspension, I think you've got preload on it. You've got adjustments on it. Got those anodized caps. You can go a little bit on them, but I found the setting that's on fine. Don't need it at all. Yeah, so that's it really. That's the LEXMOTO Adrenaline 2019 version, the fuel injected one. As I said, I can't really do a review on what it's like at top speed and all that, because we'll have to wait and see till it's all run in. But it's got a lovely stance as well, I think. You know, for a 125 it's well cute. supermoto styly. Yeah. Let's get a nice little shot of it there. Box section swing arm, wavy discs, anodized upside down forks. I mean, come on, you know, cheap Chinese bike, but boy, have they hit the nail on the head with this one. It's got 5 gears, you know, so it's just I think it's a single overhead cam, I'm not sure. There's not much information on the engine and that, so anyway, that's my review. Thanks for watching. See you later.